Hi, it's Kamilah Rose with the Bliss Institute, and I am here for the Spring Equinox readings for our Geminis. I'm excited to do you all's reading, my sister sign. Oh, and it seems like y'all have some good stuff going on. The Sun. Relevant. Wonderful for Spring Equinox. You're going to get some love. You're going to get some light. You're going to get some time to chill. You're finally out of that awful winter. And now you get to take all of that stuff that you've learned, all the things that you've wanted to do, and you can let people see you. They can admire you. They can grow underneath your gaze. You will also feel that thawing coming up, and that'll be really nice for you. So, when I do these readings for the seasons, there's going to be one main general card. We'll get clarifiers on her. We'll get more information. We will do one card kind of per each month. So March 19th is Spring Equinox. So it's pretty much March 19th to April 19th. So it's really most of April for the first card. The second card will be April to May. Third card will be May to June, ending us up right at that summer solstice coming up. And then we'll do new readings for that season. So this is our just main card, and let's see what our next card has for us. All right, Princess of Pentacles. Well, look at you. You've been creating a new world, wanting to venture out, wanting to do some things on your own, and maybe manifest some new ways and streams of income. You're taking a chance on some things. Oh, King of Cups for your next card. All right. Well, you might be taking some chance on things related to how you emotionally connect with people, how you express yourself, some mastery of your feelings and of the stance that you hold with others. These are some good cards. So this is going to be pretty much March, April. This is going to be April, May. Most of May, most of March, or yes, most of April, most of May. Let's see what the last card is. This is a good reading. When everyone's looking at you, it's a good thing that you have something exciting to talk to them about, Miss Princess of Pentacles. And when everyone else is still looking at you, it's really good that you feel calm and as if you have a great understanding of where you stand emotionally. Also, folks may be coming to you for assistance. All right, well, we will take it. Three of Cups, or Three of Swords. What is traditionally known as the Heartbreak card. But we're going to get a clarifier so we can find out more, because I don't want to say too much about what that might be. Eight of Wands. Feeling overwhelmed. All right then. So I guess maybe all of this attention wasn't necessarily a good thing. All right, let's get a clarifier for the Sun. Then I think, okay. Clarifier for the Suns. We got the Nine of Swords. You have way too much going on in your head. And the Ten of Wands. Yo, you are just overwhelmed. Okay, I was like, this is great. You're going to be in the sun. You're going to get all this love. Everyone's going to be looking at you. And y'all are like, no, why? Don't look at me. Okay, well, you're way too much in your head. You've got a lot of thoughts going on. You've got a lot of plans that maybe you're trying to make. There's a lot happening, more than likely, because you feel overwhelmed, overburdened. Everyone's coming to you because everyone's looking at you. It's the sun. You're shining. They know you can solve their problems. You do it all the time. What do you mean? What's the problem? You're a Gemini. You can do everything, and you have all this information. You're so wise, and you're so smart, and you're so together, and you're sitting here like, I do have all this information. It's too much. I can't focus. I can't find the light for myself. And now all of you people are coming and taking up what little bit of energy I do have left. And you keep handing me all these stupid freaking wands. And you're like, hey, can you help me with this? Hey, can you help me with that? And so you're sitting here that first month, with that Princess of Pentacles. And you're like, yeah, but I got a plan. You know, I have something that I think will bring everyone some good tidings, some great outcomes. Whew. And people, yay that you picked up all these words from folks. And now, while you're trying to help them for all this stuff, they've come to assistance, they're being resistant. You're still picking up, not only have you picked up all the wands, now you had to pick up all the swords. And you've left some on the battlefield. You've had to go through some I don't want to call it wars, but some wars to get your point across for all these folks who have come to you for assistance, which is great, right? They're in the background talking about, like, is this what we should be doing? I don't know if this is the path we should be taking, blah, 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 blah. You're sitting over here like, okay, well, we made it out. We lived, we're moving forward. Let's keep it going. 6 of Wands, because you've been the victor. You were the victor. And no matter what conflict that came up, you came out on top. You were the victor. You were right. They know that they can, again, it's reiterating what this Sun card is. People know you will get the work done. They know that you are smart and bright and talented, and that you put your hand on things and it turns into gold. And so they're coming to you and they're like, hey, all of this is going on. And you're like, don't worry, I got you. So you're fighting the battles and you're winning, and they're off in the distance like, woohoo, yay for us, but also not helping you. Like, girl, wait a minute. This seems like there's an imbalance going on here, because they're not helping you, but they want to celebrate with you when you win. What's going on? So now you're having to come through. Papa, King of Cups, you're having to come through, and you're having to be like, okay, well, wait a minute. I need to get my space together. I've had a lot of stuff going on behind the scenes and underneath the surface, and if I don't find my balance, this is not going to work. So you're feeling like, all right, look at me though. Okay, I felt overwhelmed. I felt overburdened, but I handled that like a boss. I've got this. I've got it all together. I'm feeling great. King of Cups. Fantastic. Let's get some clarifiers for that King of Cups, because I really want this to work out well for you. And there's just some madness going on behind the scenes. Ace of Pentacles. So you're feeling good. You want to start something new. You're ready to find a new venture. You're ready to find something else that's going to... Okay, I can't see these cards. Let me move them up a little bit. Hopefully they don't fall off the table. Okay. You're feeling good. I'm excited for you to get out of March 19th, April 19th. April to May will be it will feel better. It'll look better. You'll still be carrying all the things, but you'll be feeling a little better emotionally. And you're ready to start something new. Should you be picking up something new? It's the carryover from this. Because everything worked out in the end. That now you're like, woohoo, okay, well then that thing I do want to do, that thing I do want to start, I can go ahead and do it. I can make it happen. Look at this. I handled all that. That was great. Queen of Cups. Again. You're just feeling emotionally like, I got this. This is great. Okay, maybe I'm not all overwhelmed. Ace of Wands. You're getting that fire. You're getting that energy. So not only did you have a new start coming up for this plan, for this abundance. Maybe you paid off all your debt. You're like, let's start a new tracking. Let's start a new savings. Maybe you started a new company, or you explored an idea that you had that ended up really going over well. You're like, great, let's run with it. And the fire is there to support you. You're feeling wonderful. Girl, get to April 19th through May. May is going to really be a good time for you. You're still going to have all this underlying, like, get into the edge. My advice would be, it is wonderful to have ideas and to want to start new things, but that doesn't always mean that you should run forward with them. Because that is what this is. Like, that ace energy is always that very, like, not necessarily well thought out. It is just like quick and let's go. Like, woo, we're starting. We broke out of the egg. You're wandering around. But like, that's the point where you're most vulnerable, because it is the beginning. It's like what they say with businesses, like they're in the red for like 2 years or something like that. A long time. It can take a long time for a new business to make a profit and get into the black. It takes you a while. You're born. You can't do nothing for yourself. You can't feed yourself, you can't walk, you can't talk, you can't do anything but cry. Like this is that young, new energy. And although you're feeling great and you are emotionally stable, you are able to really connect with yourself. This is something that is like a heart-driven, soul-driven endeavor. It is in a vulnerable space, and you are in a vulnerable space because behind the scenes of all this greatness, there have just been these swords and these wands chipping away. And then we get to this May to June, really most of June. 3 of Swords. Clarified by an 8 of Wands. Swift messages. Fast. Probably things outside of your control. Things that there's nothing really you could do about it. There's no planning in any of this. I don't see any planning in any of this. So it was things that you probably could have planned for, probably should have took some insurance out on. And now you're just kind of stuck. You're left with the outcome. Your kingdom, as king and queen of cups, your kingdom has been sieged. It has been broken apart. And let's get an additional clarifier, because I have a thought about this, but I don't want to say anything about it yet. Judgment card. Taurus got this as well. Your world is feeling broken apart, and it's feeling broken apart because you're getting a lot of feedback. That's what it looks like this is. You're getting a lot of people who have a lot of things to say about all these things that you put your heart and your soul into, and they're not the messages you want to hear. It feels like every time someone is just jabbing at your heart, they're jabbing at this strong connection. And more than likely, this is either you having balanced out your masculine and your feminine, or it is a partnership between a masculine and a feminine. It is a really balanced out. Like, man, this union, this you stepping into the light and being able to, oh gosh, to truly be yourself, you embracing like that this is your role in life, this is the path you want to take, this is what your purpose is. You embrace that, and you had all the doubts with the 9. And you had all the, gosh, this is a lot of work, and me sharing this with people and people coming to me and me understanding that I'm a healer, I'm a communicator, I'm a storyteller, I'm a centerfold for people, felt like a lot. But you were like, oh, this can really work for me. I'm very excited. I've got new paths I can take. It's a young, fruitful energy. The world is opening up to me. And so then they were like, come and help us. And so you fought and you won the victory, and everyone wanted to celebrate with you, and you felt really great about that. You felt like, man, I really got this, and you had good partnership, good support. Your masculine, your feminine were like, great, we love this. And you were like, dang, all right, then let's go. New money, new fire, new energy. Phoenix having risen from the ashes. And then you were like, woo. And then all of a sudden, everybody had something to say. Everybody's got something to say. And you have this hope that's still there. It's still there. But it took a harsh emotional toll. That's what we're looking at. We're looking at a harsh emotional toll. So, one thing I would definitely say is, in Six of Pentacles. In April. No, end of April through most of May. Really practice your self-care. Get clear on how you love yourself and how you like to be loved. Really make sure that your emotional connections, I have no idea what that meaning is, that your emotional connections are shored up so that you have that internal and external support for yourself, because when the feedback comes and it's harsh and it's quick and you're like, okay, I can do this, I can integrate these things, I can make these changes, and you're still feeling a little judged, but you're okay. And you get to the Six of Pentacles where now you're like, well, all right, am I the giver or am I the receiver? Do you need to go and ask for some help? Do you need to go ask for support to really make this function? Are people coming again and starting to pull and pull and pull? Or are now you depleted? Are you depleted now? Are you the one asking for that support that you've been giving out before? You need to fill that cup. End of April, most of May, fill that freaking personal energy cup, because without it, I don't want you to be on the outside begging or feeling like you have to. And there's nothing wrong with asking for help. You need to ask for help. You probably should have asked for help throughout this whole entire season, particularly from March to April. If you had asked for help, you might not quite have had all these issues, but it didn't matter because nobody wanted to necessarily help. They wanted you to do what you do best. They wanted you to really live out that purpose. And I think maybe it's a lesson. It's a lesson attached to being the sun. Is that the sun doesn't shine all the, I mean, okay, it does. It shines all the time, but we don't see it all the time. We rotate. So there's seasons, there's times, there's spaces where sometimes you're the sun and sometimes maybe you need to be the moon. Maybe you need to take a break. Maybe you need to go be Pluto. And sometimes you're a planet and sometimes you're not. Let's get an outcome card. Outcome. That's just, to take that moment, to take that break, to breathe, so that your heart doesn't feel like it's breaking. Ace of Swords. Outcome. Yeah, that talking thing. That communication thing that we talked about, where it was like, yeah, okay, I've got this. But do you got it? Especially if you're feeling internally confused. Yeah. You gotta approach how you communicate, maybe even how much you communicate. Maybe you share too much sometimes. And so then people can get in your head because they know too much about what's going on, and then they give you all of their thoughts and all of their ideas and ask you for all this assistance because they're like, dang, she's really good at this, or he's really good at, they are really good at this. Because your outcome card is the Ten of Cups. Again, we're returning to this. Overall, at your core, you're solid. Solid. You've really done some really good work. You've got almost every ace card out here. You've done there's new things on the horizon available to you. You've done some really good core work. Don't be so concerned about what others think. Don't be so concerned about everyone coming through with what they've said they're going to do. They may not. And you have to know that, yes, you're reliable, and yes, sometimes you need to be like, no, there's nothing here for you. Come on, baby. Come on, Papa. Oh, that big kitty. And you've got to be like, cool, I hear your feedback. I hear where you're coming from. I'm going to integrate. I'm going to make these changes. Maybe I'm not going to share so much with you because you're really harsh and I don't like the way that you're communicating with me. Share that with them if you feel so called. And then everything kind of gets back on track. So that's nice. Overall, your outcome is great. I think that leading up to that summer solstice is going to feel a little rough. But you just take the lessons. Take the lessons. Put them into practice. And then come out on the other side with that 10 of Cups. So there you go, Gemini. Happy Spring Equinox. Got good things coming. Your May is going to be amazing. That's going to be great. So just push through to the other side. I love yous. I'm going to have the astrology, so where all the planets are doing things, on theblissinstitute.org. I also do personal readings and things, so you can hit me up for that. You can email me at theblissinstitute@gmail.com, or you can come and just leave a comment down below and let me know, send me a message or something. Happy Spring Equinox. You guys got it. You're fine. Don't get caught up in your head. You're okay. You're okay. Alright, I'll see y'all later. Bye.